welcome to our January at-home box, Beat the Winter Blues. We're gonna do a cute little roundy moundy type design just to brighten up your January. So we're gonna use this beautiful, I don't know what music was, but beautiful mosaic glass vase. This will be a beautiful keepsake that y'all will be able to refill over and over. The other items you're gonna have in your box, one beautiful white hydrangea, 3 stems of blue delphinium, 4 purple carnations. You should have some wax flower. This is so pretty, you guys. I don't think we've used it before, and you're gonna love the smell of it. Soleil, which will be our basic foliage today. And then you're gonna have 3 glass bulbs. These are glass, so don't drop them, just be careful. All right, let's get started. This is gonna be a good, fun, easy, fast one. We're gonna start with our hydrangea. We're just gonna fluff it out a little bit. Sometimes they have little brown spots on them, so we just wanna make sure we're cleaning it up. Now, sometimes they can be a little awkward in shape. See how that's sort of like, so just keep that in mind when you're putting it in. Always cut on an angle like we've talked. And we want this to set right at the top of the vase. Let me cut just a little bit more off. So see here how it's right at the top of the vase. I know it looks a little strange, but it's the shape of the hydrangea, and we're gonna fix it as we go. So we're gonna move on to our soleil or lemon leaf. We're gonna cut, remember thinking about creative cutting, so how this had the 3 pieces, I can easily get numerous insertions out of it. So the greening in process today is a little different, how we put the hydrangea in first. Now we're gonna add this. And what I'm gonna do is sort of lift up a little bit and just sort of slide it underneath. So it sort of is gonna look a little bit like there's a collar of greens around the end. So let's just throw some of these. So now remember, these might be in the water, so we need to take them off, right? We don't want any foliage in the water. We don't need any bacteria. And we're just gonna go around. It really should you should have more than enough foliage, because it's only gonna be maybe 4 little insertions around the collar like this, see? And then if you have just a couple more that you want, you can either make it fuller, more fuller, whichever you decide, around the base there, or, this is an ugly piece, but I'm still gonna use it to show you, but when you get it, if you have little holes and stuff, just pick those leaves off. If you wanted to put a couple up towards the middle, just for variety, do that too. But either or, we're just gonna use what we have. So see how it's a nice, really nice collar around, and then just a few coming up. Next, we're gonna move on to our blue, which is our delphinium. Now the delphinium is super beautiful, really long. So again, creative cutting, right? We wanna look and see. Now I would cut this one right above these 2 breaks right here, because this is long enough for an insertion, and now I still have the beautiful blue color, so let's use it. So I'm gonna take a bloom off, because again, we don't want any foliage or florets in the water. And we're gonna go back to our peace sign, you know, for the 3s. So here's 1, 2, 3, our peace sign. Now I'm leaving this little one towards the end. I really want to get my taller pieces first, so I'm just gonna look again where I might be able to cut, so I can get multiple insertions. Same with here. It's looking like the last 2 sort of on each one, so you'll have to just examine yours and see. So now I have my 3rds, right? And let's just go in with these. We're sort of gonna go in our windows, right, like we've had before, but down closer to our vase. So how these are sort of up a bit, and then we'll come down. So we have that and that. So this is our blue. Isn't it gonna be so pretty with all the mosaic like that? All right, next step, carnations. Now your carnations might very well be really tight. We've talked about before, and how you're just gonna hold the calyx like so and fluff. You're not really gonna hurt it. I mean, don't mangle it, but you can be a little rough with them just to get them, see, isn't that beautiful now? Same, see how tight? And I'm just gonna go like so. And now it's helping it to open. It's giving it more color for our arrangement, all of that. See? Now, so we're gonna do the same thing in the thirds, again with our windows. So see how I have my tall delphinium and then my two short. I'm gonna cut my carnation and I'm gonna put it right in the middle. And we're gonna go around and do that. So it's like our thirds, but remember it's like our thirds for the delphinium, then we're going a little bit, so then it's the thirds for the carnations. So we have our third, but you're like, Marisa, we have 4 carnations. Well, this last one we're gonna put right in the middle so we can evenly distribute all of our color. See? All right. Next step are these beautiful glass balls. I just thought these are so pretty and I thought they matched everything really nice. So you're really just gonna put them wherever you want. Again, we keep talking thirds, so just sort of put them wherever you think, but equally distributed. We don't want them necessarily all together because we're not doing a grouping arrangement like we've done before. So I have them. And then our very last will be this beautiful wax flower. So like I was saying, I don't think we've used the wax flower before, but when you cut it, and if you like strip it like this, it smells like lemon pledge. So good, so good. All right, so this is just our little filler we're gonna put in at the end. You can use as much or as little as you want. That is given to you. And you know, again too, right back to creative cutting, look at all these insertions. Now that I pulled that off, but this could still be 2, see? So let's use as much or as little as we want. And I'm just sort of filling my holes. I still want to be able to see that white underneath. That's sort of part of the whole color scheme, but it's not necessary that it's our main focal. The main focal is going to definitely be all the color. So let's see here. That's a little heavy. And I like to come on the bottom a little bit. I just feel like it helps lift things up. So there we go. And don't be afraid to use like a piece like this. You're like, there's no flower, but look at that texture. Isn't that awesome? And that movement? And I just really feel like I want that right here just to help finish that out. So this, my friends, is our Beat the Winter Blues. Beautiful mosaic, all of your glass ornaments as an accent. Have a wonderful day.